MTV Teen Mom reality star Farrah Abram recently released her first pornographic video. In it, she penetrates the issue of teenage pregnancy prevention, utilizing the method of anal sex. She used anal lube. Which begs the question, why do we even have anal lube? Only capitalism could bring us something so unnecessary as this. I thought bottled water was outrageous and unnecessary, but Jesus Christ, anal lube? It's your ass. You know, the thing that spews out all your shit. Why do we need a specialized lubricant for something that's basically a biological sewer? Did you ever hear of butter? Vegetable oil? 3-in-1? Actually, that last one sounds like the best choice. I mean, it's got the perfect number of inputs. Farrah demonstrated a secondary method of teenage pregnancy prevention at the end of the movie when she got cum sprayed all over her face. The video runs a little over an hour and I plan on doing a review of it, but for some reason or another I can only get through about 90 seconds of it at a time, so give me about a month and a half before I eventually get through the whole thing. Actually, that's not true. I skipped through it in segments because I found it to be totally unwatchable. Mainly because of Farrah Abram's sloppy vagina, which was shaven clean like a baby's bottom. And when I say sloppy vagina, I'm talking about the kind of vagina that's not, shall I say, concise. Frankly, I prefer vaginas to be like well-fitted pieces in a jigsaw puzzle. Not a bunch of stomped-on grapes. Now look, ladies, I totally understand the laws of genetics and that you have absolutely no control over what your vagina looks like. But for God's sake, if you do happen to have a sloppy, flabby vagina like Farrah Abram does, don't shave it bald. Leave some fur on that thing and cover it up a little. The other thing that bothered me about this porno flick was that the guy banging her had a flat tire, if you know what I'm saying. Granted, his inability to achieve an erection probably had something to do with Farrah's sloppy, bald vagina, but come on. This was a multi-million-dollar production, and he's supposed to be a professional. Well, Farrah got $2 million. The guy banging her in her ass got a $100 gift certificate for Walmart. Maybe he can use it to pick up some Viagra for his next shoot. When I say shoot, I mean, forget it. I have mixed feelings about Viagra. Viagra, like bottled water and anal lube, is yet another completely unnecessary byproduct of capitalism. I mean, I find that the best way to obtain an erection is not a pill, but a vagina. As long as it's not a bald, sloppy vagina like Farrah Abram's. The package insert on Viagra says that if your erection lasts for 6 hours or longer, to go see a doctor. I find that not only to be embarrassing, but also expensive. Plus, my doctor's pretty hot, so I don't think that's a good idea. I find that just staring at a picture of Janet Napolitano does the trick when annihilating a boner is the desired outcome. The only side effect is that you won't be able to get it up again for at least a couple of weeks. Janet Napolitano's place in history has no doubt been secured as the kryptonite of boners. Good for him. Her, whatever. Some people say that Janet Napolitano has a dick, but I'm not so sure. I just think she's one of those chicks who has a clit the size of my big toe. And I wear a size 12. A popular runner-up to the Kryptonite of Boners award would definitely have to be Hillary Clinton. Radio show host Pete Santilli said that Hillary Clinton should be shot in the vagina, which drew the attention of the Secret Service, which is appropriate because the Secret Service are all just a bunch of pussies whose only function is to harass and intimidate law-abiding citizens in the name of protecting a handful of terrorists and war criminals. Make no mistake about it, Hillary Clinton is a terrorist and a war criminal who should be executed per the law. But as far as shooting her in the vagina, I'm pretty sure that was just a joke. Head and chest are preferable. Besides, no one should have to clean up Hillary's sloppy vagina, no matter how evil they are. Even if they're Bill. Man, I can hear Bill bursting out at the seams at that one right now. With his cigar. Frankly, I think Hillary should be happy that at least one person in the world was willing to give her vagina some attention for a brief moment in time. And on that note, before I take off, I want to make it perfectly clear that I have nothing against vaginas. I think all vaginas deserve respect. Even Hillary Clinton's. I view vaginas as the hallway to the world. A hallway that crushes you like an asphyxiated pig wound up in a boa constrictor, but a hallway nevertheless. And without this hallway and its adjacent kitchen area where the pies are baked for 9 months, none of us could be here. We'd all be just some pervert sperm shot into a napkin. Or Farrah Abrams' ass.